biggest challenge when losing the weight was this video is kind of different because I really like doing vlog style content the last couple of videos that I've filmed. But this video is gonna be just me talking straight at you. It's a little get to know me type theme. I asked you guys on Snapchat, what do you want to see from me as far as YouTube content goes? And you said a get to know me video. And I was like, yo, that sounds lit. So here we are. I asked you guys a few questions and they were all pretty much the same as far as where I stand in fitness, becoming a business owner, like a legitimate business owner at like 15, just everything around fitness. And the way that it went for me was I was creating home workout plans for free, and I saw that they could get really good results in the matter of like weeks to months, like very short frames of time. And I was like, hey, I could really be onto something. Like this could be something that people pay me for, aside from like previous business adventures or business ventures failing, me just not really taking them seriously, me not giving them a period of time. Like at this point now, I've been doing it for 5 years and I've had a lot of time to like test and see what does work, what doesn't work, what I like, what I don't like, what you guys like, what you don't like, and just what we stand for as a brand. That whole side, if you would like me to do a video just about business and all that type of stuff, please leave me a comment down below because I'm such a nerd about that stuff. Like, I'm sorry to freak you out right there, but it's just the truth. Somebody asked me what was like my biggest challenge or obstacle in fitness. I don't know if they meant in my fitness journey or if they meant in my fitness business that's called fitness, because they didn't specify. So I'll just answer both. Personally, in my journey, the thing that was like the most challenging for me is I couldn't see when I made progress because I always wanted more. Like even when I initially lost the weight and I put the pictures together and I realized, oh dang, this picture was like at 180 pounds and this picture is at like 140 or 130 or whatever. Like even when my abs came in, or I saw like a major progress between the two people that I still wanted more, and I really couldn't enjoy where I was because I wanted to be a beast, and I wanted more strength, and I wanted to be able to do a pull-up, and I wanted to do a deadlift, and I wanted to run a 5K without stopping, and I wanted to like, I don't know what I was trying to prove, but I definitely was trying to prove something because I really just couldn't see my progress. And like now I look back and I'm just like, whoa. The biggest challenge when losing the weight was that I couldn't see my progress. Now I definitely notice different things, and I'm really working on that, and just being able to see my progress and just being able to enjoy where I am, being grateful for all that I've overcame to be where I am today, and just being grateful for the moment, and while being grateful for the moment, be encouraged and open to accepting more. But if more never happened, just being okay with it right now. I think that's like my biggest, the biggest thing that I'm working on right now. As a person, I don't know why I'm wired this way, but I am very goal oriented. I have to see a vision in my head and work from that vision backwards to the step that I'm at now, and then work forward. A perfect example is the podcast, Girl Get Your Body Fit. If you don't know, your girl has a podcast. You can tune in every Friday on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. But a perfect example is the podcast. Very few, like only my circle of friends know how much only few of my friends know how much I struggled through that process. All I knew in my head was that I wanted a podcast. I wanted it to be Girl Get Your Body Fit, and I wanted to bring people to my audience that resemble a well-rounded topic talking about health and wellness. Not just about diets, not just about working out, but around finances, relationships, career, anything in life, talking about children. Last week we launched an episode talking about autism, like just a wide, anything that goes on in life, how that ties to your health and how you can manage it in a healthy way. Anger, anything, grief. I just wanted it to be a plethora of topics of grown people, young people, old people just coming on the show and just having a little chat with me. Like, that's really all that I wanted to bring to my audience. And it be centered around health. That was the big vision. But where I started was, what do I ask them to even get a conversation started? How do I get a podcast on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify? How do I even upload it? How do you edit an audio, an audio clip? What should the mix save to my computer as? Should it be an MP4? Should it be a wave? Is it the same thing? Like, it was just so many different things going through my head when I was going through to finally get to the part where I launched episode and I could keep the process going to have episode after episode after episode. But in the beginning, all that I knew was that I wanted this podcast. And I'm telling you guys this example because having a podcast was my goal. If you ever have a one-on-one with me, and I hope that we do get to talk one-on-one, the first question I'm gonna ask you is, what do you want? What is your goals? If you go watch my videos from 2016, you'll see I talk so much about goals, because once you have that vision of what you want to set out and what you want to have in your life, everything becomes possible. Because at the time that I decided I'm gonna have a podcast, my own podcast, Fitness will sponsor it. It's gonna be called Girl Get Your Body Fit, and I'm gonna have men, women, children, adults, teens come onto this podcast and talk about health in a real way that makes sense, that is very conversational and is very chat-like. When I decided that for myself and when I had that goal, everything else became possible. I found out that there's so many things that I wish that I could explain to you guys about the business side of things, but I just can't, because then this would turn into like a 5-hour long video, and I know you just came here to like get to know me, and that's why I'm truly like showing you that I geek out about this stuff. But this is my point. The reason why goals set my soul on fire is because once I know that I'm trying to aim for something, once I know that like I have a destination that I'm trying to get to, the world is my oyster, and it opens up into letting me find the answer of how to get there. It's really beautiful. And if you haven't goal set it yet, do some goals. If you haven't goal set it this year yet, do some goal setting. If you want a video about that, please tell me down below. But that's like, if you ever want to get to know me, if this video was like the thing that you requested for, I don't know who requested this video because I did like a YOLO on Snapchat, but if it was you and you really just want to know me and who I am, that's who I am. I set goals and then I achieve them. Like I'm just, that's my thing. So yeah, back to the video. Okay, so let's just start off with a simple, my channel, What is my name even? Because like a lot of you guys just call me Jay. That's not even my name. Let's just start there. Like very simple. So my name is Jay Anna. My middle name is Marie, and so everybody calls me Jay, and that's how you got to J Marie. That's just like a little persona that I created when I was creating fitness. How fitness came about, I've always been entrepreneurial. Fitness, if you're like brand new, this is the first time we're ever interacting ever. Fitness is a business I created. It's an acronym. It means patience, humility, inner tackle, nourish, energy, zeal. Those are all the things that you need on your fitness journey. Personally, I lost 50 pounds. If you'd like to know more about that, because I get tons of questions, eventually I plan to do a video about how I lost 50 pounds. Anyway, if you would like to know more about that, I have a book. It's just it's a quick read. It's an ebook. You can find it in the description box. It's free on this video. It's either free or it's $9.95. So just click the link and you can, anyways. Fitness. So fitness came about because I've always been entrepreneurial, and I've always like had an idea for a business or a way that I could make my own money. And so at the time that fitness came about, I had gotten into my fitness journey, my personal fitness journey, and the business, because that one wasn't legitimate, that I had at that time, I had lost interest in, and I think I was just like making hair bows at that time. And I got like crazy into fitness, and I was just like, why don't I mix my love for business and my love for fitness together and have some type of fitness business? And I was like, oh, okay, what am I gonna call it? Fitness. I originally had the idea for fitness when I was 13. It didn't come around until I was like 14. I didn't put up like the very first website or anything, or do any of the steps to legitimize myself as a business until I was like 14. And so from 14 until now, it's been a long time coming. We've had some ups and downs. If you were watching this video just to get some motivation and you want to hear more about like my 50-pound weight loss journey, I'm sorry that I didn't talk more about that. But if you're just watching this video like just to know more about fitness, I encourage you to like go to the website and really try to link up with me. But this is what I really want you to hear. If you're watching this video and you're like, I just want to lose weight, or if you're just like, I just want to start eating healthy, or if you're watching this video and you just have some sort of fitness related goal or some type of personal development goal, all I want to say is get started. I know I said the number one thing about me was that I'm really goal oriented, but fitness would have never started, and I would have never been able to impact the people that I have, and like I would have never been able to get my own results or get other people results if I never back in 2014 was fed up with the young woman that I was at that time. I totally was fed up with all the excuses that I had, all the lying I was doing, just all of the inconsistency. And I asked myself way back in 2014, and I continue to ask myself every day, who is the woman that I want to become? When you ask yourself that, who is the woman that you want to be? Who is the man that you want to be? You give yourself so much more ability to have control over your life and ability to control your actions. Because it's as simple as, if you make a decision, does that align with the man or woman that you want to be? And coming up with fitness and getting people results, getting my own results, writing a book, owning a business, coming out with a podcast, doing this YouTube video, all aligns with the woman that I'm trying to become. And so if you take anything from this video, I just want to leave you with that. Who do you want to be? And I challenge you to make a decision today that will allow you to be one step closer to becoming that person. So I just want to say thank you for watching. I don't know how this turned out, because if you didn't notice, we did like a bunch of different like a bunch of different angles, and I really want to see how this turns out editing. I don't even know if I'm gonna put this part in, probably not, but go ahead and share this like with your friends, send a link to somebody, help a sister out. I'm just trying to spread fitness and health and personal development. Like, I really think that these things are important, and I know that you do too, or else you still wouldn't be watching this video. For watching. Okay, work, sweat, achieve. J. Marie.